All right, good Friday morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here on Your Central Valley Live. My name is Gabe Salazar. We are the Central Valley's only digital interactive streaming show, and we are live streaming online on our website, yourcentralvalley.com, as well as on our app. If you'd like to send a shout out or give a comment, you can head over to either of our CBS 47 or KC24 Facebook pages. Comment on any of the stories we're going to be talking about today, and I'll make sure to bring that live here on our live stream as well. So as we head into the 4th of July weekend, we do have a lot to talk about. Lots of events, including all the fireworks shows going on both over the weekend and on July 4th on Monday. So we'll get to that in a bit. But today we are working on several stories locally. So first, the Fresno County Sheriff's Office saying a young man was killed in a deadly shooting overnight in Parlier. We're taking a look at the scene from earlier this morning. Deputies say that just before midnight last night, at least one person walked to a home on the 800 block of King Street. This is just a few blocks south of Parlier High School. So Parlier police was the first to arrive, and they found the young man shot inside of his home. So EMS took the young man to Selma Hospital, where he unfortunately later died. Fresno County Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit took over the investigation, and as of now, they say that what it looks like is that shots were fired from outside of the home into that house. At this point, the suspect or suspects are nowhere to be found. But just something worth noting here is that deputies say this appears to be similar to another homicide in Parlier, not too far away from where this homicide took place. Now, this happened on February 20th of this year. And this is when 16-year-old Ricardo Chavana was shot also just before midnight. Now, he was a student at Parlier High School. No arrests have been made in that homicide, but deputies say even though the circumstances are similar, they cannot confirm at this time if those two cases are connected. This is also just a part of their investigation. But as we wrap up this story, if you do have any information, you can contact the Fresno County Sheriff's Office. And if you know anything or witnessed what happened, just let us know on our Facebook page as well. We do have the story up, and let us know if you at all witnessed what happened there. And now to Visalia breaking overnight. A woman who was walking her dog before 3 in the morning says she was attacked and stabbed in the neck by a group of 4 to 6 people before eventually they stole her dog. So police say neighbors woke up to the woman screaming. This was at Fairview Park. She says a person first hit her with a baseball bat before she was stabbed in the neck and eventually having her dog taken during the attack. So she was then later taken to an area hospital and fortunately is listed now in stable condition. Again, if you do have any information regarding this case, you can contact the Visalia Police Department. And as we head to the 4th of July weekend, many of you might be wanting to head to the water. So there is a push from law enforcement to be safe on the water. Now, this comes as a teenage girl drowned in Lake Success just outside of Porterville yesterday. According to the Tulare County Sheriff's Office, deputies say an 18-year-old girl drowned after she was swimming in the area of the lake north of Highway 190 at the time. Again, this happened around 4 in the afternoon yesterday. So rescuers recovered her body a short time later, but according to witnesses, they say that she was standing in around 4 feet of water before she eventually stepped into a large drop and she eventually drowned. Obviously, a very scary situation, an unfortunate situation, but just a reminder here to be extra careful, especially if you're headed out to the water on this 4th of July weekend. And speaking of 4th of July, it's just days away, and for some, it's going to be a 3-day weekend as well. So if you are still looking for a fireworks show to visit, we have put together a list of all the events taking place across the Central Valley this Independence Day. So happening tonight, if you take a look at event here, Celebrate America will be happening in downtown Reedley, so you can head out there to Celebrate America. Fireworks will fire off and sunset tonight. Festivities will kick off at 5 p.m. till 9 p.m. And again, you can find food, drinks. This is going to be happening on 11th Street. And as we take a look at the different events happening this Saturday, you can see that on your screen right now. So this includes the Porterville Freedom Fest. Fest happening. That is an annual event happening at the Porterville Sports Complex. Gates open at 5 p.m. tonight. The Los Banos Light Up the Sky will be at the Henry Miller Plaza. Gates will open at 1 p.m. Fireworks at dusk. Again, these are events happening on Saturday. Also happening is the Shaver Lake Fireworks. Definitely a nice backdrop with the lake view right there. Fireworks will launch from Honeymoon Island there. A boat parade will also commence at 6 p.m. with fireworks at 8 p.m. So if you take a look at the events happening on Sunday, huge list of events happening there, lots to look out for. So this includes the Exeter Lions Club Independence Day celebration at Exeter City Park. This starts at 10 a.m. with fireworks happening at sunset. Also, the Danuba Independence Day celebration, gates open at 5 p.m. This will happen at Ridge Creek Golf Course. The Kiwanis Club of Tulare Fireworks Extravaganza, gates will open there at 6 p.m. This will be at the Tulare County Fairgrounds. Of course, Kingsburg, always an exciting event here, the Independence Day celebration at Kingsburg High School. That event will start at 6 p.m. The Selma Fireworks Show, which will be at Selma High School, this is going to be at 5:30 p.m. Kerman Festival of the American Spirit will be at 6 p.m. there. So finally, the 4th of July, this is going to be the big one. You can see the list of events happening on 4th of July. Of course, Clovis Freedom Fest will be back after a hiatus, so definitely some excitement there around Buchanan High School. Gates will open there at 5 p.m. The Fresno Grizzlies are going to have their fireworks extravaganza. Lots to look out for there. This is going to be at Chick Chansey Park like always. There will be a fireworks show after the game as well. Hopefully you see the Bears name, Parker. How can I forget Parker? So 4th of July Spectacular in Sanger will also commence at Sanger High School at their practice field. And finally, Light Up the Sky at Bass Lake, another nice backdrop to the fireworks. A boat parade will be at 5 p.m. and the fireworks will happen at 9 p.m. Of course, can't forget about the Visalia Rawhide Fireworks Extravaganza, which will be at the Valley the Valley Strong Ballpark right there. So lots to look out for and forward to this 4th of July weekend. There is going to be a greater push from local law enforcement, especially on the roads. There are going to be some DUI checkpoints. Of course, they're not going to disclose where they are going to be doing that, but just a reminder here to drink responsibly, get an Uber or Lyft if you are going out to drink. Also on the water, if you're attending any one of those events on the water, there is a push from Fresno County Sheriff's Office boating unit not to drink on the water as well. There are ways to do it safely. You can go on their website for tips on how you can do that safely with your family. And just speaking about the weather, if you take a look at our Skycam right now, you can see clear skies throughout the Central Valley, and that is going to be continuing to be the trend as we move on for the weekend as well. So we are going to see some warm temperatures today. Warmer temperatures are going to be in the upper 90s today, eventually cooling down to below normal temperatures leading into 4th of July. So something to look out for there. Highs are going to be in the upper 80s, lows in the lower 60s. So this definitely going to be a nice and cool day out there for you guys to spend the 4th of July weekend with your family. If you do celebrate 4th of July, or if you're just taking it easy, lots to look out for as well. So we'll leave it here at that. Thank you so much for joining us here. We'll be sure to give you updates whenever we have them on our website, yourcentralvalley.com. Have a great day, everyone. Take care.